Hello and welcome to Crusader Kings 3 Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. Today we are going to be playing as Maglor the Minstrel, and if I'm right in thinking, he has a lot of flavor events and some very cool narrative writing. So it's gonna be a cool story and an immersive one, I hope. But let's go ahead and read his flavor text first. And it is told also of Maglor that he could not bear the pain which the Silmaril tormented him, and he cast it at last into the sea, and thereafter wandered ever upon the shore, singing in pain and regret beside the waves. Or so the singers say, yet in truth Maglor has not wandered such for almost an age of the world. Though he remained prone to deep bouts of melancholy and introspection, Maglor has found some measure of peace in the isolation of his brother Maedron's old fortress. Some of his oldest Noldor followers have found their way back to him, building a simple community removed from the affairs of men or elves. Yet Maglor remains the last ember of the mighty house of Fëanor, and with the right incentive, could ignite a fire to light or consume the world. So before we jump in, let's go ahead and change the game rules. There's only a few things I want to change here. We're going to put everything on default. I will change AI colonization to weighted, just so the AI colonize a little bit more. And the calendar system, nah, we'll keep it on default. I still don't know the months, but it has the numbers anyway. As for the other stuff, that's not preset. Let's go to, I think health is one of them. Where is it? Plague frequency. Let's turn this to very rare, and the random harm events are going to be on safe. And then I think legends. What are legends under? Does anyone know? I have no idea what legends fall under. I want to lower the price of legends. Is there no search button? I don't think so. We'll find it. We'll find it. We just need to do a little bit of scrolling. Custom kingdoms. No, we're not here yet. We gotta be close. Wait, I can't find it. Okay, maybe there's no setting for legends. I thought there was. Maybe I've gone past it. Legend cost, normal. There we go. We're going to put that to very low because I do think legends are a bit too expensive. So let's go ahead and apply that and jump straight in. I won't be running on Iron Man mode, but we will play as if Iron Man mode is a thing, because there is an event where we just have a 10% chance to die, and I'd rather not have that end the whole playthrough before it's really begun. So before we get stuck in here, let's go ahead and take a look at Maglor and his traits. He has a lot of them. He's nearly 9,000 years old, of course. I've read a little bit of the Silmarillion at this point, especially the parts about Maglor, so I do know a bit about his past. So he's got 29 diplomacy, very good. He's got decent martial, he's got decent stewardship. In fact, the only stat that is a little bit lacking is intrigue, which is fine because we're not going to be using intrigue anyway. Learning is good, and prowess is excellent as well. We are patient. To wait and bide his time is a speciality of Maglor. We are compassionate, both merciful and sympathetic. Maglor is warm-hearted, and we are calm. Maglor takes things in stride, leading a slow-paced life. And then we have a ton of traits over here. We are a charismatic negotiator, an aspiring blade master, a patriarch, a diplomat, open terrain expert, a logistician, a poet. We are widowed, of course. We are robust, beautiful, a little melancholic because of our past deeds. We do regret them dearly. And we have the Oath of Fëanor and the Light of the Two Trees. This character beheld the light of the two trees before they were destroyed, remembering the light from before sun and moon. I just want to take a moment. Does this character have... Okay, they didn't fill in extra memories. I don't know if that's a thing. Anyway, hello Jaeger, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hello, Valerian. How are you doing as well? Morning, both of you. So I think to start things off here, we should probably finish the diplomacy tree because we're already very diplomatic anyway. That could be a thing. And I think we'll go with the extra prestige so we can declare more wars. Because, of course, we will want to deal with Sauron. But that's going to be in the future. So what do we have here? Opinion from Send Gift. Title creation is cheaper. And we can use Ducal Conquest Casus Belli. We are now able to use the Forced Vassalization Casus Belli. We can learn more languages. Foreign Affairs Effectiveness, plus 25%. Shorter truces and no penalty, prestige penalty for breaking them. We can propose one alliance without a marriage and also one defensive alliance with another realm. We will have to have a think about who we want to ally ourselves with. Maybe we ally ourselves with Gondor and we reform the last alliance, possibly. I have kept Sauron on his default settings, so he's going to be very strong. We have embassies. Learn language scheme power is up, and each alliance grants more diplomacy, and we're accomplished forger. So fabricating on counties is much quicker, and we could buy artifacts and have a bloody wedding, which we're probably not going to use. And we are a diplomat, right? Over in this tree, we have sway scheme power and monthly prestige per dread. I don't think we're a very dreadful character, though, are we? Yeah, 0 dread at the moment, but maybe something to look at in the future. How do I get back to there? There we go. And then we have all of the family hierarchy tree. So we can use the befriend scheme. We would definitely make use of that. And we can unlock the challenge to board game interaction. Each friend adds minus 5% stress gain to the maximum of 5. Befriend scheme power plus 30%. Children receive extra skill points. This probably won't be too useful because we can't marry because you need to be soulmates and our wife is already dead. Personal scheme success chance against family members is up. Again, not too useful. Each of your friend relations gives you 2 random skill points. Each living child gives you a random skill point, and then we have Patriarch as well. So we're going to finish the August tree, and then I think I'm going to head over to Marshall to start things off. Evening, if Maglor ever gets a child, name him Celefreno. I don't think we're going to get any children, but we'll see. You're going to try and stay away from any king slayings. We're going to be trying to unite the elves and possibly the men, the realm of men, and form the last alliance and take it to Sauron. Maglor has a lot of flavor events, so you guys will see how the narrative will go very soon. Are hobbits playable? Yes. In fact, where is he? Good old... Where does Bilbo start? Bilbo is in the mod. Right there. As is Frodo, as you can see. Morning. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Shinsen and Falfogin as well. I did watch another YouTube play this route, and 2 of the routes you should perform the Elven King. I know, but don't try to spoil chat. We're going to take it as I usually play it, okay? Don't give any spoilers for the events. Otherwise, it kind of ruins the story. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. Right. First things first. This is not going to do. This is not going to do at all. We need to get some proper armor. We cannot fight Sauron in clothes like this. So let's go ahead and get that fixed. We shall put on our elven armor and be ready for the almighty playthrough. We don't have a player heir, but again, we can't marry because elves need to be soulmates. Maybe it's something we look at in the future, but I don't know if we're ready to move on. So we've picked this. Do I have any artifacts to begin with? I do have Hiandolir. Pronunciation is going to be poor. That gives us 17 prowess, more prestige, enemy fatal casualties plus 10%. Heavy cavalry damage and toughness is up as well. So we're going to want heavy cavalry. In the disquiet of Valinor, Fëanor forged each of his sons a blade to bear if the worst should come. Though relatively unadorned, few blades since compared to these masterworks of metallurgy. Each blade was subtly different to correspond with each son's strengths and weaknesses. The blade of Maglor was Hiandolir, Quenya, the cleaving song. The name was a reference to his great voice and its power, and it seemed to sing as it cut through the air. It was one of the few possessions of Maglor to remain in his keeping, even after the end of the First Age, and the only known survivor of the Blades of Fëanor. So when we equip this, we get 46 prowess. If we search the character finder, surely we are one of the strongest characters here. Glorfindel is up there. Gandalf, Elrond, the Witch King. There we go. We're just below the Witch King in terms of prowess. So we're actually one of the strongest fighters, which is very nice. Right. Should we sort out the council? I think we're going to want a good... Most importantly, is a good marshal. Ornaith has 22 marshal, which is excellent. Let's go ahead and reassign you. We're going to need a good... Oh, look at your armor. Wait, how do I get the blue armor? Can I recolor it? Oh, I think I can. Oh, what should we color our armor? I'm not sure which current color. This game feature is unfinished. There may be bugs. Wait, I want to change it. It doesn't seem to change color. Okay, that's fine. We'll just cancel that. We'll stick with the default armor. I'm not too picky. What was I doing? Organizing the council. I'm already distracted. But we have an okay steward. 14 stewardship. Let's see. Courtiers. What we should do is read the faith. We'll go into it in a bit more detail soon. I just need to check. So we do have equal gender rights. So men and women can serve on the council. That's what I wanted to know. We'll read through the culture and faith in a minute. Don't worry. So we go unmarried. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's see. My marshal. Okay, you're already... Oh, elves can't marry, though, unless they're soulmates. True. Wait. So is that... Are these the only guys that can serve on my council right now? Okay, we need a marshal. And you're going to be my steward. We're going to have to survive like this for now. That's just how we're going to do. Ah, interesting. Why can only you serve? I'm not too sure. We'll work it out as time goes on. Right, so the council is what it is. We do have some men-at-arms. We have the Calaquendi pikemen. Look at their stats. 250 damage and 344 toughness. Can the AI colonize? Yes, they can. And I've changed the settings as well to make it a little bit more likely to. So that's good news. These guys are very strong. We also have some songsmiths. That's our siege equipment. Effective up to fort level 30. We wanted heavy cavalry though, right? Are these guys heavy cavalry? Oh, they're very expensive. 450 gold. But look at their stats. Holy crap. Okay, that's all stuff we're going to have to work on with time. But we'll skip that for now. Right, before we unpause and get into the events, let's read the culture and the faith. So we can understand what kind of buffs we get. So, we are the Noldor culture, which is essentially dying out here because only us is Noldor and all of this land is not. Okay. So we are stoic. We get a small health boost. Stress gains down. Friendly fatal casualties are down. And we get defender advantage. Very nice. We have the Sindarin language because we are elven. Martial is set to equal. So men and women can fight. I like that. Legendary artisans. Artisans and smiths are incredibly gifted. So all the Noldor counties, 15% cheaper building construction cost. We also are industrious. Gain 25 development growth when a building is constructed. Up to once a year. But we gain more stress. But buildings are built faster. We are also metal workers. The Royal Armory line of buildings have additional bonuses in counties of this culture. As well as the crown smithies. Army gold maintenance, more 5% more, but we get more toughness. I think that's okay. Metal admiration. The martial education traits are more valued. We probably won't see this, though. Unless we do remarry. We'll have to see. It's not one of my priorities. Knights are slightly more prone to injury, unfortunately. May challenge rivals to single combat. But we do get injury resistance, so +5 prowess. We get 2 more knights, and we gain accolade glory gain. And then lastly, we have miners. Can initiate mining expeditions. Ooh. And we get holding taxes in mountains. So we have mining expeditions like the dwarfs. I mean, we won't make use of that yet, but that's fine. Right. I think it's time we unpause. We will save the gold and whatnot because we do have a few flavor events to kick things off. So let's unpause and get stuck into this playthrough. They will have to start as a courtship, then betrothed. It takes a while for the elves. Yes, I think they have to be soulmates as well, right? But it's not one of my priorities because I don't know if I'm ready to move on from my previous wife. Once there were 7. Now I am the last. In folly of youth, despair, love, and rage was an oath sworn which drove us to our ruin. To ill end indeed did come. All we began well. I will not say no good was done, for good was done. Yet good does not erase evil, even if good comes of it. For thousands of years I have wandered the seashore, lamenting. I can scarcely remember those days. A black pit of despair, a maw which consumes everything. I did not know of the death of my nephew, not until it was far too late. Yet my deeds and my oath set me still apart from my people, and so I came here, to Himring. Here have I dwelled since. Despite my best efforts, news of my presence became known, and some of my most foolishly loyal followers came and joined me. We have built a life, after a fashion, humble yet peaceful. Yet even we hear the word carried on the wind and in the seas. The darkness rises anew, and the strength of the free peoples is not once what was. The strength of the free peoples is not what once it was. Dare I act? I'm stumbling. I mean, you guys know what we're gonna pick. I can remain secluded no more. I hear that the forces of evil are growing in power in the east, and I must join the fight, now or never. Let us continue. I was born among the elder children of Eru, the immortal elves. As such, I am not subject to the vicissitudes of mortals. We do not suffer from illness or old age, and may only die from grievous wounds or terrible sorrow. We marry only out of love, and believe the soulmate's fear becomes intermingled in the process. For us, having a child is a conscious decision, and we will only raise one at a time until they reach their majority at the age of 50. None of our kind has married a child of men since the legendary heroes of Edhellen in the First Age, and none would do so again unless ordained by Eru. We rule from the elven refuges, and rarely do our armies leave our homes, unless to reclaim our invaded homelands, to assist a neighbor beset by the forces of evil, or to cleanse the lands of worshippers of the Dark Lord. Mir Governen. I can't speak Elvish. You guys probably know that. Should definitely try and reunite the Noldor and Sindar. We've got flavor events. We're not going to do any spoilers, okay? We're going to go with the flow like my normal stuff. But there is a plan. Back in Middle-earth? Yes, we are. Welcome to the stream, Joseph. By the way, welcome to the stream, Alex. How you doing? The speakers have been unlocked. Right, let's take a look at what we get. Dynasty head has changed as well. But if we take a look at Dynasty, it's this one, isn't it? We have a lot of renown, so we're going to be getting this quite quickly. What does it give us? Vassal limit +5, Child of Ilvata opinion +10. Befriend scheme power is up, and learn language scheme power is up as well. We're not going to befriend anyone yet because we're not in diplomatic range. Also, I completely forgot to look at our faith. So let's do that. We have ritual celebrations. Hosting a feast earns piety. Vassals are more likely to attend our feasts, and we get vassal and courtier opinion. We have the sanctity of nature. So buildings are more expensive, but we have reduction in our culture, so I think they cancel each other out. And we get less attrition in jungle, forest, and tiger. An advantage there. And then lastly, we have the grace of the firstborn. Characters can decide to meditate, reducing stress, and possibly gaining theological insights. We should look at the decisions in a moment. There's always so much to look at in a new playthrough. It takes me a while. Rulers at peace for at least 2 years will have their piety changed by 1 each month. Ooh. Makes patient a virtue. Okay, for our doctrines, we do have equal gender laws. We are righteous. We have a lay clergy. And pilgrimages are encouraged. Marriage is monogamous. Divorce is disallowed. So you really got to be certain. Marriage is seen as a sacred thing, of course. Close kin is taboo. Bastards can be legitimized. Deviancy is criminal. Male adultery, female adultery is all criminal as well. Witchcraft and same-sex relations are only shunned. And I think down here, teachings of the wise. People of darkness faiths considered astray. Okay, we'll see this later on. And all this other stuff here. Right. Where's all of our holy sites? We do control all of them apart from Dol Guldur, which we will have a decision for as well later on, I think. There to Valinor. We're not going to do this. I don't think we have anything special here yet. They will all come with time. Set sail. No. Right, let's unpause. We're waiting for the next flavor event. But how's everyone doing? The dwarves popped up just now. True. Hello, JBD. Hello, Bright Nas King. How you doing? How you doing? Notice now that I am live. Indeed, I am. Welcome to the stream. Akio, sorry for butchering your name. Well-organized levy service. So we gain organized service plus 5% taxes. Let's go speed 4 as well. I can remain secluded no more, yet I am as now but one elder with a small following. To fight Sauron, I shall need to plan carefully. 2 paths lie before me. Try to rally what else I can and take the fight to Sauron directly, or assert my claim, though questionable, to the position of High King before leveraging that power to defeat Sauron. I don't think we should fight Nolodor. Won't it be this, guys? Or I have to fight Lindon, I think? I mean, I'm not going to pick this one anyway. Let me check this. I'm not going to pick that. I know that I'm going to pick this one. So Maglor will rally what else he can to his banner before taking the war to Sauron. Unlock the rally the army of the righteous decision, which will determine the route you take. So we shall take the fight directly to Sauron. I like how this path plays out. I've done a little bit of testing, but not too deep. So a lot of it is still going to be new to me. And no spoilers. But we can now rally the army of the righteous. After the great struggle of the last alliance, and then the long wars against Angmar, Lindon quieted and retreated into isolation, protected by the great distances it was from any threat. But there are threats which one day come to its shores if they are not preempted. Many in Lindon know this, but lack the leadership to take the step. Well, I am. My name, and that of my family, is stained with innocent blood, which might never be cleansed. But let it not be said we did not try. Let all of Lindon know, if any desire to take the fight to the enemy, to make them safe the lands of the free peoples, rally to the Star of Fëanor. We get to pick a route in which to engage Sauron with. Death will deal him ere day's ending. Let us begin our playthrough. So we could march for Ostin Edhill. Move to Ostin Edhill, establishing a great alliance to match Sauron. Or we can do this one. Move to Edhellen with the intention to strike as quickly as possible. We're going to do this and form a great alliance. And you guys will see who with. My pronunciation is going to be terrible of these names. You guys know this by now. I'm not going to apologize because it's expected. Wait, did we click on that? We've also got these. We'll read these in a moment. I think we did, right? Volunteers from Lindon. I have gained an army of 30 men in Himring. Okay, we are progressing. The heir of Eregion. There are many threats which have slowly choked the free peoples. The dwarves have lost their great realms of old. The elves are diminished and split apart from each other. To defeat Sauron, we must be united. To unite, these threats must be quelled. Such was my decision. The first step is to cleanse the misty mountains and restore the dwarves, our allies of ancient days. There is an obvious place for us to begin this work. Eregion, the realm of my nephew Celebrimbor. The ancient ruins of the kingdom have decayed, but with work can be rebuilt. The close proximity to Khazad-dûm makes it an ideal location for which to begin the work of cleansing it. So we set out, leaving behind Himring and Lindon, marching forth for what may be the final war of the High Elves. Go not quietly into the night. I receive elven warriors from Lindon for our expedition. We'll take a look at those in a moment. And now we get to set off on a journey to the old realm. I think it's somewhere like down here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can see it. Ostin Edhill. Right on the Dúnedain land border. Aragorn is just to the north of us. And of course, we're going to go into Khazad-dûm, which we do know there's a Balrog now. All packed and proper, we finally have come to the point where we can start our journey from Himring to our next destination at Ostin Edhill. As we depart from the holding and our mounts start treading new ground, I am certain we will return soon and in one piece. I cannot wait. Also, the elven armor in this mod looks bloody amazing. So does all the armor, actually. I'll catch up on chat as we're making our journey across the lands of Middle-earth. You're doing good. Great to hear. Great to hear. Hello, Sangfreud. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know the realms in Exile. Is it about the Elves realm? It's about Middle-earth and Lord of the Rings in general. In the Third Age. We better build up a decade of truly forged forces and take this decision by the time of the war. We'll see. We'll take things as it comes. Can you wait and see if Aragorn takes the kingship? Get a lot more help. We're going to be doing our own story. I don't want to sit here for like an hour waiting for Aragorn to do his thing. You know, that's him. I play as my character. Of course, I want to help the realm of men, but I'm doing my story first. If I just sat here for an hour waiting for Aragorn, it would be a very boring stream. Right. We're going to where our nephew died. True. Right. Strolling through the Mithralon countryside is not quite the peaceful lark I had imagined. The sky is black with clouds and the farmland fields are deathly silent. That is until we hear ear-wrenching wails of agony coming from deep within the fields. As we draw nearer, we find a woman strung up on a post as if she was a scarecrow. From her dry lips and pale skin, it is apparent that she has been here for a while. Some of the members of my entourage implore me to cut her down. But is it really my concern? I mean, she is a fellow elf. She's a little bit dull. She's been brutally mauled. I wonder what her crime was. I will show mercy to her. Maybe she will join us on our long journey to redemption. This woman grovels pitifully at my feet, bloodying the soil with her hands. Soon, the members of the entourage hoist her onto the unsteady feet. pleading to hear how she came to be there. Guys, my voice can't do the female voice. I just tried it and nothing came out. Let me have a drink quickly. There we go. We can't go without the terrible voice acting. Oh, I was just here to collect taxes. The peasants told me. But the gold buried out here. And before I knew it, they descended upon me and strung me up like a scarecrow. I can't do it. It's because I recorded like 2 hours today and now I can't do the female voice. Intellect is clearly not her strength, but she offers me a small sum of wealth and of my assistance regardless. She's clearly in danger. Let her come with me. She's not very skilled, but we could do with more people. You know what? Yes. Come with me. You are in danger. We will tend to your wounds. And you will help me in the last alliance. Ditch! I hear Galadriel shout out in panic. Soon thereafter, I hear a loud cracking sound like that of wood breaking, or of my patience finally snapping. I step out on the grass to see the splintered remains of a wagon wheel, my wagon wheel. I'm sorry, my liege. It was my turn as a lookout, and I fell asleep. It's fine. We can delay by 2 days. We'll repair the wagon. It's better than venturing on with danger. Speaking of danger, we have just discovered an orc. Oh dear. All I'm going to say is that a Diplo perk lets you negotiate an alliance. That at the beginning of the stream I mentioned that. As my entourage travels through Eric Dosker, what we had thought to be an ordinary boulder suddenly stands up to block our passage. A massive hill troll addresses us with a series of grunts barely resembling a language. What's this? Some tasty little treats I'm took. And this is my road. Yours lot's looking awfully tasty. It's not even not even an orc. It's a troll. It is clear that it is hungry and intends to fill its belly one way or another. My entourage is clearly terrified of the huge beast and look to me for guidance. Galadriel is standing especially close. Oh gosh. We could 10% chance we already die. Wow. I could distract it with a riddle because I'm a poet. The troll is distracted. We gain diplomacy, lifestyle experience. Galadriel gains opinion on me. And our journey gets delayed by 2 days. Let's distract it with a riddle. He is distracted. And I guess we turn him to stone, right? We distract him until dawn. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environment has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Grethel, however, she does not appear to be doing quite as good. Her movement is labored, her breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through her body. Clearly, she is not well. I think I know of a cure. We could try and heal her. Yes, I think I know of a cure. Oh, we cured her. Okay. But she's still brutally mauled. I don't have a court physician. Ingolmar is average, 14 learning, mastermind full officer. Let's appoint her as my court physician for now. I'll put you on advanced research as well. And hopefully she can help heal our new friend here. Bank! I hear Galadriel shout out in panic. Soon thereafter, I hear a loud cracking sound. Okay, we got this just now. We're going to have to repair the wheels again. Apparently, we don't have very good wagon wheels. Galadriel is in charge of our food supplies and sheepishly revealed our provisions are now all but useless, having been poorly stored. Patches of mold cover the bread and fresh produce, and we have quickly used up the remaining of our remaining dry food. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. Do not worry. Nature will provide for us. I am a learned man. Elf. We can forage. So we now have unlocked Wisdom of the Undying. Monthly lifestyle experience and cultural fascination progress is increased. Very nice. I have rarely seen my caravan leader Galadriel this excited before. Her eyes seem to be devouring a richly adorned book. Sometimes I manage to take a peek at the maps of its interior. One morning, she finally approaches me about her findings. My liege, there are rumors that the land of Ascalith is home to extraordinary people. It is said that Sinner-Cofeli, dog-headed people wander these cities. Ooh, I must see these creatures. Such things. Wait, we became... Wait, friendly council? Due to the acts of rebellion, pride, or refusal to repent, this character is under the ban of Valor, denied the right to sail to Valinor. That makes sense. +2 learning, -5% stress gain. Okay, yeah, it didn't give us a modifier. Right, our bloody wagon wheel has broke again. That's the third time. I feel like all of the storage on our wagon is probably spare wheels at this point, because we just don't know how to build them. Every time we get to a new settlement, I take a moment to look around, trying to find the grotesque creatures that I've seen in Galadriel's maps. The curiosity is simply too big. When we arrive in Pigangobble, she comes to me grasping her book tightly. My liege, we've followed all the indications, but these creatures are nowhere to be found. It has occurred to me that they may be perhaps no more than an invention. Okay. We gain another learning, sure. That's fine, we'll forgive her, right. And we have finally arrived at the ancient Elven city. As Hirota, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Hornef is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Nosfenor. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Let them see their new king. I don't think elves have a throne room yet, but that's forgivable because the throne rooms that are in the mod are bloody beautiful. Let's go ahead and hang our dynasty banner. That's going to give us prestige and renown and court grandeur bonus as well. We won't look in there too much though. Right, let's pause a moment. My regency has ended. I gained prestige. And I think now we can fill out our court. Yes, there we go. Much, much better. So, intrigue, 14 intrigue. Feywen, you're going to become my spy master. As for chancellor, Aaron, you can become my chancellor for now. Domestic affairs. Let's keep you enemy clean. You're not very good at diplomacy, are you? Well, I don't think... Let's see. One thing we could do is use the character finder. Let's go inside diplomatic range. We'll go by like diplomacy. I think it's going to be important. What am I looking for here? Not a ruler. So maybe we could get someone like you in Arwen. I mean, I don't think she would be willing to join my court. Yeah, minus 245. We're not very liked, you see. Maybe someone, maybe like Gwyrlum. She has a good opinion of me. No, no one's going to join. Okay. Arrange a courtship. I could arrange a courtship with maybe my current chancellor. Or Morgalad, my Arfin. Let's do that. So hopefully she comes to my court. I have a feeling that won't happen though until it's finished. That's unfortunate. Okay. Right. Available perks. Let's go ahead and get some perks. Monthly prestige per night plus 1%. We'll take that. Thank you very much. No player air. That's fine. I can station men-at-arms. Let's get these guys stationed. Plus 12.5 there. We'll get our siege equipment stationed as well. We will need men-at-arms. We're going to have to build up as well. We need gold men-at-arms. These are all of the special forces we got on our journey here. Oh, there's some really... I love the artwork. Noldor cavalry. Very heavy cavalry. 675 damage. Look at this. 950 damage? Holy crap. And we got more songsmiths as well. Oh, that's so cool. Right. I can negotiate an alliance with my cousin Galadriel. Let's make an accolade first. We got 3 accolades to make. Guys, give me your accolade name suggestions, and I will use them. Maglor is the second son of Fëanor. True, true. I've read a little bit into his history. He raised Elrond. I know about that. He's not even an adult in elf years. Guys, because chat's moving so fast and like I'm reading all the events and stuff, I'm sorry if I missed some of the chat, okay? But I'm getting immersed. In other times I played, never found a creature, always a wild goose chase. This is going to be a fun playthrough. Yeah, I know the units we can get are very good Austin. We just need to build up gold first. Because if we spend all of our income on men-at-arms, then we're going to reach a point where we can't recruit more. So we're going to have to build up as well. We'll take a look at everything. Right, let's start making accolades. So for Nath, he's Vanguard. He can improve heavy infantry. He's also a tactician. Tactician is good. I want Valiant, though. Maybe we get Valiant, more damage. So he's going to buff our heavy infantry, and he's also going to buff their damage. I need a name for this. Maybe something that's to do with our heavy infantry. What's our heavy infantry called? I forgot their name already. The LotR Swordsman. I think I will use the LotR Swordsman. They have better stats everywhere. They're more expensive though, but that's fine. But maybe something to do with LotR. Mallory Redeemers. Maglor's Redeemers. Maglor's main man. The Sword of LotR, maybe. Stupid autocorrect. I'm gonna go with the Sword of LotR because it's related to the heavy infantry. How do I get back there? There we go. Oh, but I need that weird spelling, don't I? Ah, crap. How do I get the weird spelling? Can anyone paste LotR with the weird squiggly line N for me in the chat, and then I'll paste it in? Because I don't think... Yeah, it's not on the culture name, sadly. Even if it was. No, I can't do that. Okay. I need the squiggly N. I mean, it's not going to be the Swords of LotR because it's one man. So he's going to be the Sword of LotR. But yeah, I like it. Because it's related to the heavy infantry stuff. Do you know what? I'm just going to Google it. I don't know how far behind stream is. Let's go to the wiki. There we go. I got it. It's in bold, but it shouldn't matter. Right, let's do this. We need the squiggly line. So he is going to be called the Sword of LotR. There we go. We got the line. I might as well keep that tab open because I think we're going to need a lot of these squiggly things. Right. Oh, you got it in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So we got the Sword of LotR. Let's see who else we can get. Din Turian. 1,900 years old. Are you a dwarf? No. Okay, you just looked quite short in your picture. Dalwood? An idealist. Maybe not you. What about you? Oh, you can just... Oh, I never knew this. Bargain Fanatic. I want someone who buffs men-at-arms. Yeah, so you don't buff men-at-arms. Galadriel? Nope. Nuef? Nope. We could always make more of these acclaimed titles later as well. We don't have to do all of them now. They win. Yeah, how about for now we just make the one. And I could seek a worthy successor as well. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I can negotiate an alliance with Galadriel. I think I will do this because I don't think it takes up one of our alliances. So let's do this. And already the Great Alliance is building. We'll unpause as well. With the rebuilding of Ostin Edhel underway, the time has come to begin probing the depths of Khazad-dûm. I have heard tales on our journey of its great wealth, craftsmen, and ancient friendship with it by people. I am joined on the way by a small company of warriors, many of them survivors of Eregion, who remembered the heady days of its height. The western gate we seek are known as the Doors of Durin. The result of collaboration between elf and dwarf, I am told it will appear when the moon's light shines on it. The result of Ithildin. It is guarded by a riddle, which was supposedly a small joke between my nephew and King Durin II. When night falls, the door reveals itself shining in the pale moonlight between two ancient holly trees. My gaze wanders upon it, recognizing the work of Celebrimbo. With a soft exhale, I utter a single word. Melon. And the doors of Khazad-dûm have been opened to us. Just as I received news that my cousin Galadriel wants an alliance. By the way, I brought another copy of Lord of the Rings. No, The Hobbit, sorry. And it had this really cool insert map where if you shine a light under it, like a torch, you can see the runes come through the paper. It's so bloody cool. I was sat there for like 5-10 minutes just looking at them and translate it. It's so bloody cool. I love it. If one has mentor, it helps your knights. The Redeemer of Maglor. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what traits they have, and we'll try and keep it linked to the traits. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hooray, another Lord of the Rings series. You loved the last one? Yeah, the dwarf one was fun. It was a long one, but it was a lot of fun. Right. So we need to build up gold. Right now we have Elrond, which has given us 4 gold. And a lot of, well, 4th level, 20% more taxes. So this is when we're going to get our gold. So... sorry for the pronunciation. The Elrond Halls of the Jawsmiths was sometimes considered a city within the city. Located in the Ardalrum district at Eregion's heart, it was a sprawling palatial complex of libraries, laboratories, debate halls, classroom, forges, and craftsman shops. Many claimed that there were never before or since such a gathering of the craftsmen of the in Hither lands. But this was the home of the legendary Gwaith Myrdain. Their halls were open to all aspirants, and it was considered one of the greatest honors to be awarded a place among their number. The Myrdain hosted classes and debates for all who wished to join them, and fostered a vibrant and dynamic intellectual center. It was not uncommon to find apprentices running to and fro, or to find dwarves from nearby Khazad-dûm in its halls. Patronized, established, and led by Celebrimbor himself, the works wrought in these halls are of no less legend than the makers themselves, and created fabulous wealth and prestige for all involved. And this is what we're going to try and rebuild. I can't upgrade this. So Elven Refuge, we're going to need other buildings. We can already upgrade this, actually. It's only going to give us 0.1 gold. We could get a duchy building. So they don't have special buildings like the dwarves. Maybe we just get a tax office here, but we can do that later. So what gives us... Elven Agriculture, 0.5 gold per month. That's huge. Elven Markets also give us a lot of gold. I want the highest gold buildings first. Elven Guild Hall gives us 0.7. Okay. I think I want the Elven Guild Hall. But we can't build this yet because we don't have an Elven Stronghold building. Which is this. Oh, it's tier 3. Okay, so we can't build that at all yet. Right. So what was the second highest? I think it was just the farms at the top, right? So we need 190 gold, and then I'm going to build the agriculture. That should help us with this. And I think all of these are going to be similar. Oh, these don't have the agriculture. What's the terrain? So this terrain is hills. Ah, that's farmlands. That's why. And this is plain, so we can't... Oh, we could build it here as well. Right, we could get 2 of those. That's going to get the gold flood. Let's unpause, though, because I think we got more events. We got something in here. A pool of blood is congealing under the feet of Aramond, a diplomat sent by my ally, Galadriel. By the immense quantity soaked up by my fine carpet, I can only assume he has been bleeding on the spot for hours, if not longer. My apologies for this mess, my lord. I was defenestrated by a dwarf trying to rob me in an inn on my journey to Austin Edhel. However, as the rapscallion cushioned my fall, the diplomatic visit can continue. It will still be days until my blood loss is fatal. Right. He might die, though. We can talk now, but your liege is paying for my carpet. No, force him to see a physician. There we go. Luckily, we managed to save him. We can talk of diplomacy soon. I can hold court. We could do that in a moment. But first, let's look at our decisions. So, we can rebuild Austin Edhel. Once the jewel of Eastern Eriador, Austin Edhel was sacked and destroyed by Sauron in the War of the Elves and Sauron. The land has sat abandoned since then, with none willing to approach the ancient ruins. Now that the land is once more under elven control, the restoration of the city is within our grasp. It will take much labor and treasure, but with effort, Eregion may yet rise anew. It's going to cost us 3,000 gold. We get 5 development. It gets upgraded 2 levels. And that's it. Okay. It's going to cost us 3,000. So if it's going to get upgraded 2 levels, in theory, we should wait until this is at tier 5, right? And it's 3,000 gold, so it's going to take us a lot of time to build up anyway. We will do that in due time. We can annihilate Sauron the Abhorred. Through Morgoth was overthrown and cast out of the world, his evil remained to pollute Arda thereafter. Greatest of these is Sauron, his mightiest lieutenant, tormentor of the Maedhros and Finrond, deceiver of Celebrimbor, slayer of Gil-galad. His crimes against the Noldor alone are legion, to speak nothing of his countless other crimes. His power has waxed in this age of dwindling. While he is not invincible nor unassailable, we are fewer than the great last alliance, but even so we shall unmake at last the Abhorred and his works. So I can start a war against Sauron. But first I need to repay this debt, and I need to slay the sorcerer of Mirkwood, which I think is Dol Guldur. Since the retreat of Oropher northward, his people slowly abandoned the southern lands of Greenwood the Great. In their wake, darkness crept in until the forest was a place of dread and terror. A dread fortress was raised on the former spot of Amon Lank, now known as Dol Guldur, the Hill of Sorcery. A twisted echo of Tolling Goroth. It spreads a blight that stains all of the kingdom of Rovanian, threatening all those who dwell therein. We shall wipe out this bastion of the dark and make sure safe the lands of the Rovanian. So we'll do that as well. But we must wait. There is an order to things. that we will commit to. All in good time. All in good time. You guys know I like to take my time. We better start printing gold. We're going to work on that. I need a drink, though. By the way, guys, welcome to the stream. 50 viewers. I can't remember the last time we had any viewers. If you're liking it, click the like button. Helps with the algorithm. So, the exploration of Khazad-dûm. We have opened Durin's door. And now we venture inside the dark hallways of Moria. With the west gate of Moria open, we slowly map out the ancient halls of Dwelf. No tales do its immensity justice, but every hall and path leads to new ones, heading down into the depths of the earth. Yet these halls are not empty. In their depths scramble goblins, bent and crooked, but they are no match for elven steel and arrow, and soon the halls fall silent once more. Yet after one group, we find a small bunch of dwarfs, harrowed and worn, huddling for warmth in a small hall. Their axes are worn and their armor dulled, and a pool of despair lies on them. Who knows how long they have been trapped here in the deep darkness, bereft of their king and assailed by the foul goblins. Seeing the light of our lamps, hope returns to their faces, rising with creaking of metal and bone. They need healing, and we shall return to a region at once. So the refuge of this gained rebuilding for 5 years. So construction time is 15% reduced, and holding taxes are 5% increased, which is very nice. How much gold did I need for this again? 190. It also cost us prestige. Right. I was about to look at something. Is Balin still alive? I think he might already be gone. Wait, Balin's already dead? We were too slow. I could not save him in time. Unless he hasn't arrived yet. Ah, man. It would have been cool if we could save Balin. Songs sing of Durin's Bane, a walking calamity, a beast that destroyed the greatest kingdom of the dwarfs. None could say what it was in truth, but in my heart I suspected. Had I not beheld them many times before? They ambushed Medros, and slew Fingon during the Ninwraith. Now I have no doubt a Valarakur dwells in these depths, and it now knows I am here too. I command my soldiers to begin leaving the depths, and in the distance I see it. A titan of shadow and flame, sword in hand, hate and wrath emanating from it. We retreat in good order, and it does not follow. But it must be slain. And who better to slay it than the legendary man himself? Glorfindor. We must set off at once for Elrond's and Glorfindor's help. All packed and proper, we have finally come to the point where we can start our journey from Ostin Edhel to our next destination at Imladris. As we depart from the holding and our mounts start treading new ground, I am certain we will return soon in one piece. I cannot wait. And just like that, we shall journey to speak to Elrond. I love this kind of thing. I mean, it's a bit more like guided with the narrative, but I like that because, you know, I mean, CK3 is obviously a sandbox, but it's nice to have these cool stories sometimes. Our wheel broke again. That's our, what, 4th or 5th wagon wheel now? It's fine. We'll take 2 days. We'll repair it. We'll continue on. Glorfindor is the ultimate elf chat. He is. He's insane. Whenever I read about Glorfindor, I love it. We are walking among the hills late in the day. The darkness comes suddenly, brought by the dark clouds above us. Then there is a distant loud rumble of thunder. Soon there is another, combined with a dazing flash of lightning. Hopefully, the Balrog hasn't pursued us. And another strike, brightly illuminating the area. The after image burned into my eyes. I blink and see where the lightning has struck. Now there is quickly expanding bushfire, and it's spreading towards us. It's fine. We can put the fire out. We successfully quell the fire. We gain more prestige. Jeez. These journeys are quite adventurous, aren't they? Between broken wagon wheels and whatnot. Right, we found a successor for this. Before we continue our story here, let's just quickly assign that in case the worst happens. I like the blue armor. How do I get the blue armor? I can't find it. Right. The plea for Imladris. I have little right to stand here in the halls of one who I once stole away. Yet alone I have not the power to destroy one such as the Valarakur, which lurks in the depths of Durin's palace. Though much remains to be said between Elrond and I must immediately cut to the chase. I have discovered what lurks in the darkness of Duin's depths. One of the Valoraka, perhaps the last of his ilk. For it has long contended to slumber in the shadows of the earth. If roused by rage or swayed by Sauron, it would be a dread foe to all of the free peoples. Most of all Imladris and Lorien. I have little right to the loyalty of others, yet I must plead. Join with me, and let us smother this last ember of the war of wrath. Elrond's brow furrows deep in thought. I hold my breath. Please, Elrond, join me. And it seems that Elrond and Glorfindel have joined me in my quest to Khazad-dûm and slaying the Balrog. We're gonna say things quickly right here, because this is where the 10% death chance can happen. And I don't want to restart the whole thing. Elves are good with gems and metals, but wood, that's another story. Are you good? I'm good, Omar. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Noldor armor set. Oh, I might have... Ah. Is that what it's called? So, Noldor... Do I not see it? That's dwarfs. I don't see it. I think it's the northern... It has the same pattern as the normal elven armor. It's just recolored. But for some reason, the recoloring of armor doesn't work here. Which is why we can't do that. Also, we are literally talking to one of the children who once kidnapped in the final Kinsley. True. I mean, we raised Elrond, of course. I know about that. I can join your war. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're doing our own thing. Truly, a stroll through Galadriel is a gift from Eru Ilúvatar. The tranquility of this place is suddenly and abruptly broken by the furious grunts and clattering of armor. Hark! Get me out of this metal prison. My squire took offense of my manner, even going so far as to call me heartless, and has abandoned me. Whatever this strange man did could not have been enough to justify being stuck forever in his armor. Yeah, look, it's the same armor because it has the same pattern, but it's just recolored. I want the core blue color. Damn it. Offer him loyal squires for his fealty. He could join my court. He's not the strongest of fighters, but more elves joining the cause could be good. Let's get as many people in as we can. As we trek through Galadriel, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by tall grass. I proceed towards the commotion only to find Elrond and Galadriel having an irate row. And that is how I managed to get out of such a desperate situation when I visited Galadriel before. Which actually reminds me of another story. Not another word, Elrond, Galadriel interjects. Oh wait, that was Elrond speaking. Oh, I've done him dirty. I have listened to your stories all day and I'll be damned if I hear another one. Man, they disrespected Elrond so hard. Come on now, surely you two can make amends. There we go. Let's all get on. We've got bigger things to deal with. But we've barely gone anywhere and we've had like every event in the bloody game. Okay, we've broken another wagon wheel. That's what's happened there. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Maglor should have blue armor. He did in my game. Oh, if I unequip it, maybe it will change. But he was wearing normal clothes, which is why I changed it. The road has gotten incredibly hilly the past few hours and everyone is beginning to weary. After a while longer, with no end of the hills in sight, one of my traveling companions, Galadriel, approaches me and says, "My lord, our mounts cannot carry on like this for much longer. The poor animals need a break. Oh, I fear they'll collapse. We must stop to rest." Jod, I think it's wise. Let's not put the whole expedition at risk here. If I go default, yeah, he's just wearing clothes. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep my armor on. I'd rather have this armor than no armor. Right, we're going to take a quick pause. What's this? We got more stuff. On our way through Men Andrath, we appear to have stumbled into a local food market. Everywhere, peasants and nobles of every culture and tongue clamor around exotic food stalls, the air thick with fragrances. I never would have imagined. Aren't we in the wilderness, though? This makes no sense. We're in a wilderness. It can't be that busy. Right. Yeah, let's just keep on continuing. Galadriel is in charge of our food supplies and she's failed again. They've gone moldy. We are walking among the hills late in the day. The darkness comes suddenly, brought by the dark clouds above us. Then there is a distant loud rumble of thunder. We've already had this event. Let's put the fire out. Have you guys found either you get no event or you literally get an event in every single tile? That's not a Realms in Exile thing. That's a base game thing. Hopefully we can continue to Khazad-dûm now. without too much trouble. Although Elrond has become ill, I think. We are just about to break camp morning. On our way to the Hall of 1,000 Pillars. When I find Elrond in his lodgings. Breathing heavily and pale as a sheet. He winces under my scrutiny and lets out a bellowing cough. Did Elrond also contract something? Is this a plague? I think I know of a cure. We have cured him. Okay, good. We need to be in top fighting shape. There is a hard and long battle ahead of us. The procession has ground to a halt a stone's throw away from the Caradhras Pass. I look over to see my Lambernogolmor Nuaf dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around her. Nuaf looks up as I approach. My lord, there is an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. We'll find another path then, fine. We're not going to risk it. It is it not still called Elven Armor? Just a different blue shade? Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. But I can't change the color of the armor because I think my better barbershop is bugged. Maybe there's a patch for Realms in Exile that I don't have. Right, we've broken another wagon wheel. That must be our 10th one by now. Also, I don't know if other countries have this, but in the UK we have a dessert called wagon wheel that you used to have as a kid at packed lunch. Oh, they're bloody amazing. It's like biscuit with marshmallow and like chocolate around it. Oh man, I haven't had those for years. I'm hungry now. Hi Viling, welcome to the stream. Right, as we trek through Dimril Dale, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by sparse pines. Okay, Galadriel has had enough of Elrond again. Right, come on guys, get along. Stop the bickering. We have inspiring rule now. Monthly prestige per powerful vassal in the council. Let's get some of that. We've almost got 190 gold as well. And I think... Wait, are we returning to Khazad-dûm first? Okay. Here it is. Blade and song. Revealed in the fullness of their glory. Mighty lords of Eldar days. It takes not long for the Balrog to find them. Glorfindor takes the charge. The lights of Valinor burning through the Balrog's shadows. Flanking him are Elrond and Maglor. Their voices raised in song. Maglor's voice blazes with fire and starlight. And Elrond's with all the strength of the line of Lúthien. Yet even then, it is close. The Balrog's song is one of ruin, of brutal flames and toppled kings. Yet after much long battle, a single chance appears. A new song is taken up, ringing from the depths of the mountains, the roots of the earth. Celebdil raises its ancient voice in vengeance for its fallen beloved sons. And with the very earth roaring as a choir, the Balrog stumbles, if but for a moment. Now is the time to strike, my friends. And we have slain Durin's Bane. To the shock and amazement of all, Durin's Bane, the Balrog has fallen at the hands of Maglor. Long had the Balrog cast its shadow over the ancient dwarf realm of Moria, and few dared to brave its depths, allowing goblins and orcs to infest it. It was derided by many as foolhardy to try to reclaim the realm, deeming only a greater power than mere mortals able to accomplish the task. Yet Maglor has proven such doubts wrong. Maglor, in a brazen display of elven might, led a host into the depths of Khazad-dûm, seeking to reclaim it for the dwarfs. Upon confronting the Balrog, a great battle of arms and song erupted, until at last the elves claimed victory over the Valaraku. I'm going to say that wrong in different ways every time. With its fall, many of the goblins that inhabit the depths have fled to the distant corners of the mountains, fleeing the radiant armies of the elves. The ones that remain now face the might of the elves, who are set to the grim task of cleansing every depth and crevice. With this unexpected turn, the north is set to change forever once again. Glory to the sons of Ul. And just like that, we have slain the Balrog, which took us like 20 hours in our Balin playthrough. We've done in 1 hour as Maglor. Oh my days. The roads are busy with the wagons and reinforcements of a passing army. In the distance, colorful hall roamers standards shine in the sun, making slow progress across the wilderness. The slight sight of this host worries the party on its way to pillage some unfortunate village. We could blend in with the peasants. No, I think a show of force. We're not scared of goblins and whatnot. We are left alone. We gain some prestige. Very nice. We have gained an army of 15 men from Rivendell. Thank you very much. Can we see which 15 men they sent us? These guys. Elven soldiers from Rivendell. The Nolodol Cavalry. I think. Oh, wow. No, we already had these guys. Oh, no, we had these guys. Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting more and more heavy cavalry, which is nice. We've broken another wagon wheel. That's fine. We'll skip through this one. We're almost back now. What artifact do I have? I have my sword. I'll show you in a minute. As we travel through Salajonon, I take in the beautiful view from the mountainside. When I steal my eyes away to focus back on the stony path ahead, I realize we have been surrounded by a group of ruffians. A tall man, presumably the leader, steps out in front of our caravan. Passing through these mountains will cost you. Don't care who you are. Anyone passing through my mountain pays. Bro, I just killed the bloody Balrog of your home. Let's talk this through. Maybe he hasn't heard the news yet. But I think he would change his stance very quickly. At long last, I am finally home. We traveled for 204 days. We are back. Once more, the Misty Mountain campaigns are now beginning. But we have only killed the Balrog. The dwarves still need to reclaim their homeland. And we still need to fight Sauron. With the fall of the Balrog of Moria, the greatest threat in the Misty Mountains has been defeated. Yet many more remain. Orcs and goblins still squat in the halls of Durin and in the high mountain passes. Until they are removed, there will always be a threat from the mountains. So a new casus belli has been unlocked for use within the titles of Moria and the High Pass, enabling the purging of malevolent forces which remain within them. We shall avenge Durin and reclaim his halls. So now we need to go and fight in the Misty Mountains, because I think we also get some new decisions. Look at this. So the reclamation of Khazad-dûm. There are no goblins or orcs left in the kingdom of Moria. And then we have the cleansing of the High Pass as well. There are no goblins or orcs left in the kingdom of the High Pass. So that's what we're going to be doing next. I can still create more accolades, but I think it's fine for now. 177 gold. We won't spend it yet. So if we look at this, yeah, Moria's right next to us. So I think it is time for war. Wait, have I returned yet? I just need to do a little bit of a pause thing. There we go. Hold court. I'm not going to hold court, actually. Let's ignore that. Fine. Grand tournament. We're not going to host a grand tournament either. I have other priorities. Let's wait for this to hit 190, actually. And then I'm going to build the agricultural stuff. And then we're going to go to Moria and start wiping out all the dwarfs, orcs, and goblins. Bloody hell. I've done so much recording today. I'm losing my mind. Ancient Valor has now been unlocked. Men-at-Arms recruitment is cheaper. Defender advantage +3. Advantage in same cultural heritage provinces +5. We get +1 fort level. And something else, which I missed. But we'll get that. Right, 202 gold. Okay, so now let's go ahead and build Elven Agriculture. It's going to give us another 0.5 gold. It's going to take 4 years, but that's fine. And I think, what does it cost to raise our army? I don't know if we can see the total somewhere here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, when these are raised, it'll be fine though. It'll be fine. I think you're already on organized army. Let's train the commanders for now. Disrupt schemes, collect taxes. I think I'm actually going to have you increase the development here. 20 months. That's fine. That's fine. And then we'll get more money as well. Right. Let us start declaring war against the orcs and the goblins. I can arrange a courtship. Let's not do that. We'll purge the darkness. We can only take one at a time. Let's take... Which one is closest? So I assume we can go in here. I don't think... Yeah, the castle of Westor. I think we can enter there. So we'll take... Let's see. We'll take the crumbling halls first, I think. The nice central pillar. Let's declare war here. We will raise the armies. I'm actually going to move this a little bit closer. And it is time for us to lead the elves and kick out the orcs of this. Do a duchy. It turns the target into a wilderness. I mean, was it even listed? I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it. We have strong blood. Strengthen bloodline. Ooh. Wait, so do we get that as well? Someone has done that for us, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if I don't get the county, because the whole point is to just get rid of the orcs. We don't want this land for ourselves. It doesn't matter. I can call on my ally, Galadriel. I don't think we need to do that. We can easily kick out... we can easily defeat these guys. In fact, how did we do? We lost 20 elves, and we killed 600. We wounded one of their champions, and we slew one of their commanders. We absolutely kicked their butts. Imagine when we build the army even more as well. 22 for 400. The problem is, a lot of our army isn't replenishable, but we'll work on that. That's fine. First, we're just going to remove these guys. Now, how long to siege? Only 3 months. That's not too bad. 16 for 300. And we wounded another one as well. Going very nicely so far. Okay, we get 27 gold for this. That's nice. That's another good way to get gold as well. Siege and all this. I could join a war. We're not going to join any of those. Right now, I'm focused on just kicking everyone out of the mountains. Maybe the dwarves can move back then. That would be cool. We now have rightful rulers, natural control growth, and popular opinion +5 as well. It's very nice. Right, we won the war. Let's enforce the demands. I have a feeling now, though, there is one problem here. We're going to have a truce, right? We have a truce for 3 days. Oh, that's fine. 3-day truce. Oh, that's more than fine. we're going to kick them again. Oh, there was a duchy. You're right. Okay, we should do this. Kill all orcs within the thing. Everything becomes wilderness. Yeah, this is much quicker. Thank you for pointing that out, Blank. But let's declare the war. We are going to wipe out all of the orcs that reside within Khazad-dûm. I'm going to continue leading the armies. We can deal with them. I wonder if we get more siege loot. I don't know. We're already losing a lot of our army, though. And not too many. But we will rebuild it. It's fine. Galadriel will be giving us good traits. The head of your dynasty chooses your dynasty legacies. Yeah, that's true. Which is, I think it changed at one point. It's this fella now. Over here. Who's the head of the dynasty. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Head of the culture, not head of the dynasty. Galadriel was head of the dynasty again. Which is good. I think for one point, I think it was this guy, right? He took over, but then I think it went straight back. I forget. We only saw it briefly. We almost have 190 gold again, by the way. This is going to be insane. There's going to be a lot of easy wars to begin with, but we got to get through this in order to get to Sauron and Dol Guldur. One step at a time. I could call an... we don't need to do that. Right, let's go speed 5. There we go. Another 27 gold from that siege. Beautiful stuff. We have 199 gold. Right. Let's go ahead and build the Elven Agricultural over here as well. We're going to be making loads of money soon. We can get True Ruler. Offer vassalization acceptance +20. We can grow the kingdom later on. We could also start colonizing at some point as well. But now is not the time for that. We need to make more gold first. Okay. Oh, the battle advantage is not too good. But we're absolutely slaying them. Because we're just so strong. We killed another one of their commanders. How long the siege is? 40 days. Beautiful stuff. We now control Durin's Hall. Let's enforce the demands. So if we take a look here. Let's see. Moria. Oh, we still have a lot of orcs to deal with here. I could declare war on all of them at the same time. Although I think some of them are stronger than others. Now, the Stalkers. These guys are really weak. Look. We don't have to worry about them. I mean, there's a lot of them, though. But I think we can deal with all of them. Oh, we got people up here as well. Okay. Do you think we can take all of them in a single war? It sounds risky. Oh, it sounds risky. I'm not going to do it. That sounds a bit foolish. Right, purge the darkness. Let's take out these guys. We can do a couple at a time, though. We'll take out these guys as well. Okay, this guy can only do a county, sadly. So we'll do that. And then I'll take out this guy as well. Yeah, we'll take out his duchy. And then we can do this guy and his other county and this guy in a second war. Just so we're not risking too much. Let's raise this. Purge darkness doesn't cause truces. Yeah, I mean, we saw that earlier. It's a 3-day truce. So we can deal with that. Right, let's go ahead and deal with this. We'll do it in 2 sweeps, though. Because even though we're much stronger, I do worry about the numbers. We now have lasting line. Each heir starts with lasting line modifier, boosting their legitimacy gain by 10% for their first 10 years in power. Okay. I mean, we might probably want benefit from that, but it's interesting. But already, soon enough, we can complete our first decision. This is going to be... Oh, cleansing the high pass as well. I love the artwork on the decisions, too. Right, we're going to absolutely crush these guys. Can you make an alliance with the orc? I mean, they're never going to accept, though, look. Minus 1,400. But it's still a possible mechanic. Yeah, we're absolutely crushing them. I mean, we have to do 2 wars anyway, because we had to fight this guy in 2. So it makes sense to split it. Oh, we're going to crush them again. Look at this. 21 for 1,400. Elves might be even more powerful than dwarfs. Which I never thought I would say. That's crazy. 21 days left on this. Been watching since the first Game of Thrones mode. Keep up the great work. Ah, thank you, Kimsey. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Right, we built this. We're going to be getting more gold now as well. Everything's going to ramp up. It's going to be beautiful. Where... Okay, we can siege this. I can join wars, but we're not going to do any of this. I might go on speed 5. Oh, I don't have enough men to siege. Oh, that's an oversight. Oh, that is a problem. That's a big problem. Okay, I can siege this at least. We're going to have to go back and fight these guys. Okay, I've won this war. Let's enforce the demands on this one. I'm going to have to go back here. Wait, did he just move his capital? He just moved his capital. You saw that? Also, let's go. Let's slow down a bit. It's too fast. It's too fast. We lost 15. We killed 300. I might have to get some more men-at-arms. Just to flesh us out. There are only 10. If I want more men-at-arms, maybe I could just get more pikemen. It's only 25, though. We may have to go and replenish. What's the garrison here? 292. Wait, can I really not siege this? I thought not enough soldiers. Wait, the garrison is 960. Okay. I could start a legend. We're not going to do legends yet. We'll read through those later. Inspired person can be sponsored. We're not going to do that because I'm spending the gold elsewhere. That's a pain. Right, let's go over here first. Because we're losing a bit of war score there. And I may have to just return and replenish a little bit before we finish this war. That's going to be a big problem, actually, is not having enough manpower to siege. But it's fine. We're not at risk of losing these wars, though. For sure. We killed their commander again. Yeah, we can't siege. Right. So now we've defeated their armies. Let's go back and just do a little bit of replenishment. We also have 281 gold. So, what I'm thinking... we could get this, but I think replenishment is better. We could just get more gold production first. Elven markets, for example, give us 0.4 gold. Ooh, heavy cavalry damage from the elven stables, and it gives us gold as well. Oh, that would be nice. Let's get the markets first, though. And I think we can build markets here as well. 142 when this is finished. What's this? White peace? Get out of here, white peace. What do you mean, white peace? Oh, we're going to go back and replenish. Oh, they're fighting us again. We lost 8 and we killed 1,000. Why do they even come at us? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's get some replenishment and then we'll go in for the second wave. We'll be fine. They're fighting each other now. Wait, is that dwarfs? The Golden Hall has come to Moria? The fight? That's these guys. What's your war? In the Holy War? For the Borough of the Shattered Spire. The dwarfs are going to be moving back into Moria. Okay, that's nice. That's some cool flavor and lore there. Let's get a little bit more replenishment and we can help him. My Marshal Fornaith has been shown off a promising new recruit. 13 press. She can join me. Oh, I love your armor. I wish I had this armor as well. 700. That's not enough, is it? We need like 900. I'm going to let the dwarfs take this, though. If the dwarfs win this, that's fine. White peace? No. Wait, what are they doing? I don't want to accidentally fight them. We have to be careful. Can you hire mercenaries? I can hire mercenaries, but they're very expensive. Look. And I'd rather spend the gold on building up here and think for the long term. I mean, we're not at risk of losing these wars, so taking some time to replenish, I think it's a fine strategy. One of my objectives for this gameplay, taking out Sauron. But to go through all of the story stuff here as well. That's the objective. We're being raided by... These bastards! I didn't see them. Oh, no. Don't... Okay, we're gonna stop them. Ah! Thank you for spotting that. These absolute bastards. Wow. Right, we taught them a lesson, though. Get out of my land. Do you think you can raid me? I could call on Galadriel as well, though. But it costs so much prestige. I mean, we have a lot of prestige. It might be worth it, actually. Do you know what? I'm going to call on Galadriel to help. Just because we don't have the numbers right now. But that's fine. Hopefully she doesn't wipe out the dwarfs by accident. Let's do this. And we'll call her in this one as well. We can easily gain back the prestige. We'll keep on replenishing. Although I think we're replenishing a lot slower now. Whether it is a sarcastic comment or a disapproving look, my spymaster Faerun constantly shows her disdain for my condition. As I hurry to the council meeting late yet again, I know exactly how she will react. Why am I even surprised anymore? Faerun says with a sigh and my heart sinks. I will prove her wrong. I am still tired. Damn it. Relatable. Right, Oh, Galadriel, please. Oh, she's coming to meet up with me anyway. How do I get past here without killing these guys now? I can't. Ah, damn it. Right, okay, we're just going to stay here and replenish. And when the dwarves are done with their war, then we can go back in. That's fine. I wonder how long before they win. My friend, Galadriel L'Oreal, has honored me with a visit and has brought one of her courtiers along. L'Oreal approaches me excitedly. Well met, Maglor. It pleases me to see you thriving here in Ostinenel. It occurred to me that Tyrion here might be of service in your court. He is an incredibly talented strategist. His mind is always spinning at possible tactics. I would make use of him myself, but alas, it doesn't seem possible. 20 martial, and he's strong and an organizer. I know just the place for him. In fact, okay, we already have a good marshal though. But it's fine, he's a backup. Okay, we're building more buildings. Let's see, we got the markets. Maybe we save up for the duchy building. I'm going to get the tax offices. We need 460 gold for this. The dwarfs have won their war? Question mark? No, they haven't won it, but I don't see their army anymore. Let's pin those a second, just so it's easier. I'm going to march, like, up to here. Wait, are they landed? Oh, the dwarfs are landed. Wait, I didn't see you guys. Oh, because Balin died. And then Dwalin took over, of course. Okay, we're going to help Dwalin retake his home. We'll go to here, though, just in case... Oh, bloody hell. Go to here. Just in case there's dwarf armies around, I don't want to accidentally attack them because they're neutral. That would be a shocker. Right, new diplomacy perk. Writing history, legitimacy gain plus 5%, and we can commission an epic. We might do that a little bit later. Do I have a favorite Lord of the Rings movie? Out of the three? Let me think about that. Which is my favorite? Man. I mean, I absolutely love the battles for Helm's Deep. But is it enough to make it my favorite? I feel like the whole sense of going on an adventure and not knowing what's ahead and like what it's going to take. Like, I love the Fellowship because of that feeling. So I'm gonna have to go for the Fellowship, even though I really love the Battle for Helm's Deep. I'll go for the Fellowship. White Peace, never. What's Boromir up to? Let's take a look. Let's do this. That's not him, is it? Oh, he looks a little bit weird. Is that really him? What's the best way to find him? Is that the correct spelling? Or is it Boromir? It's not this, is it? No, no, no. Oh, bloody hell. Why doesn't it work? I think he's already dead. It does. What's his dynasty called? And we'll search it that way. It's easier. You like the 2 towers? True. If you give me his dynasty name, we can check that. It's much easier if you give me the dynasty name. Click Denethor. Oh, there's Boromir. Oh, yeah, bloody hell. I wouldn't be able to write that dynasty name anyway. He was slain in battle by Renly, the Flaming King. One of the Nazgûl. This year, actually. He was slain 9 months ago. Who are they fighting now? Oh, they're fighting these guys. Already. A big character is dead. I got it, guys. Yeah, I don't know how much of a stream delay there is. I put it on low latency, but I feel like YouTube lately is getting worse and worse with latency. So what used to be low latency is like full latency nowadays. I don't know why that is. Right, we built this as well. We're going to get more gold. 8.1 a month now. And that's with the armies raised. I don't see the dwarfs anywhere. So okay, the dwarfs are up here. Let's siege this and we'll siege this. Just so we can end our war. And then they're free to do their war as well. There we go. We won that siege. We can go into here as well. Dwalin, you can have all of the war you want very soon, my friend. Galadriel, I need you to help me come siege. I don't have enough elves. Can you show us some special artifact? Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that earlier. I have this sword. I read it out at the beginning of the stream, though. So if you want to pause, you can pause. I have DVR turned on. But I'm not going to read it out again. There's a lot of words in there. No, Galadriel, where are you going? Come help me. Okay, we're going to go this way instead. Let's go this way, otherwise we take attrition. Damn it. I mean, she's going to absolutely crush them, but I wish... the one time I want the AI to follow me and they don't. Oh, we could siege this one. I didn't see this here. Didn't he get killed by the Nazgûl? Yeah, he got killed by a Nazgûl. Oh, you mean in the actual lore as well? Oh, true. True. Right, 7 days left on this. Wait, Saruman has lost. Oh, no, Sauron won against my neighbor. So, the forces of darkness of Isengard are growing as well. We'll see how that develops. We might have to go to war against Saruman to stop him too. Okay, we won this siege. Now is Galadriel going to come and help me, maybe? She seems to be coming back. We have more goblins there. One of my servants recently experienced a personal tragedy as their beloved child died from illness. This servant is, of course, now in mourning, a look of utmost grief on their often tear-stained face. I will give them a couple weeks off to recover from the tragedy. I am compassionate. I am compassionate. In the lore, he got shot by the orcs. Oh, yeah, he got shot in the forest. Yeah, he got shot in the forest. Oh, man, that was a cool bloody scene as well. When he took the multiple bolts to the chest. Man. I'll tell you what. The battles in Lord of the Rings are some of the best I've ever seen in a movie. It was so brilliant. I've watched a few of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and it's just incredible the amount of effort they put into the movies. They look amazing. To the foppish Maglor, hasn't enough blood been spilled? Get out of here! Why are you even writing me letters? We don't speak to such beings. Such creatures. No, Galadriel, come this way, please. Why isn't she helping me? Ah, bloody hell. Right, let's follow her. I might just attach my army to Galadriel's. Because she doesn't... This is the one time where the AI doesn't want to follow you at all. That's funny. Right. My friend has written me a poem. Where other men speak silvered words. He does good business in ridding turds. Then all shall tremble as he takes field. All the fire and fury and thundering wield. I can put it on display. Do you know what? I'll keep this poem close. We get an artifact. And I might sell it. For 80 gold. Oh, we have 500 gold. Right. Let's get a duchy building. And I think we're going to go for the tax offices. We need gold. And I'll tell you why we need gold. Because if we look at Sauron, he's currently earning... Okay, not that much actually. But usually he earns like 20 to 30 gold a month. It's because all of his armies are raised. So I need to try and bridge that gap as much as possible. I think our men-at-arms are stronger. So there will reach a point where we actually can outmatch him. His strength at least. But we need to get gold to do that. Right, 2 months to siege this. Let's go ahead and speed that up a little bit. Beautiful stuff. Okay, and we've won this war. So now Galadriel should be able to help me with this war. Finally. I've wanted her to siege this for so long. Oh, damn it. Oh, by the way, guys, I do have the artifact finder mod as well. So we can look at that this time. I forgot to add that in my entire series for Balin. It's such a useful mod. Does someone have the blank? Have the what? White piece. Get out of it with your white piece. Wait, Galadriel, help me, please. Okay, she's sieging this. She's out of supply as well. Once we take this, it's the war is over. Like, what are you doing? Galadriel, help me. Maybe if I move, she will siege it? Ah, we're never going to end this war. My courtier Galadriel has insisted on seeing me, even though I made it known that I'd rather be alone. Oh, I need to pay a visit to my royal court. Okay. I can't hold court anyway, though, because I'm in an army. Okay, if I come here, Galadriel will start the siege. There we go. We're a little bit... We're having something. Oh, the rings of power. The rings are in the mod. We'll take a look at those in a minute. Now that I have the artifact finder installed. Right, let's enforce the demands. Let's disband the armies. And just like that... Ah, these guys have expanded. Oh, we're going to have to fight Mazog. Okay, his stuff is a little bit stronger. Not by too much, though. We should be able to fight him easily. Then we got to deal with these orcs as well. But we'll do that in a minute. Let's look at the rings of power. If I... Oh, there's no search bar. Really? Ah, damn it. There's no search bar. Okay. What type are they? I think they are a... no, they're not a regalia. They are an inventory. Okay, so we got some of the rings of power here, look. But that one belongs to Gandalf, I think. Yeah, Gandalf has this one. We got Nenya, which Galadriel has. We got Vilya, which Elrond has. And then we got the dwarven ones here. Sauron has the ring of the long beards, the fire beards, and the broad beams. The ring of the Witch King. Of course, the Witch King has it. Oh, so the rings of men. Oh, yeah, of course, the Nazgul are the men that were killed originally, weren't they? Yes. So they all have their rings. I'll go slowly, so if you want to rewind or pause, you can look at these. But all of the rings are in the mod, apart from the one ring. That one's not in the mod yet. But I think the next big update is going to add the fellowship and stuff. Which I can't wait for. Yeah, and then we have all the staffs and stuff. But there's so many cool artifacts in this mod. You're going to go to sleep right now? Can't wait for you wake up. Okay, Shinsen, thanks for stopping by in the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Sorry for your corrector. I'm from France. That's fine. It's okay. I mean, I'm English and I speak poor English anyway. So your autocorrect is probably better than me at speaking at times. Right. We could build more. I wonder if we should build the elven markets here as well. Let's do that. I want more gold. Let's wait for the replenishment as well. And as soon as we're replenished, we're going to declare more wars in Moria. Isildur is alive. Let's take a look in a minute. I stand above my subjects as a sovereign ruler, unequaled in the realm. Dressing the part with resplendent garments and jewelry would serve as a subtle reminder to everyone that I am in charge. No, it's fine. I don't need to wear fancy clothes to legitimize my rule. We're more than good. I have someone in my court. Poor manners. Belching. Ah, it's fine. We made a friend as well. My Arfin Dillaril is known for her interest in veterinary, brings rumors of beasts spotted in my realm. Interesting. We're not going to go on hunts now, though. We're going to hunt goblins, but we're waiting to do this. We just need to do one more big war. I might call on Galadriel for this as well. Let's see. What are we waiting for? Oh, it's just levies that we're waiting for, really. Okay, we've unlocked the Sons of Our Fathers. Dynasty opinion +5. Unlocks access to espouse legitimacy intent, allowing you to build legitimacy during some activities such as funeral, feasts, and grand weddings. Interesting. Have we almost got this? We've gone here and here for some reason. And now we're out of renown as well, so we're not going to get any more dynasty unlocks for a little bit. But we are getting 16 renown a month. So that's cool. It's the third age. True. I'm good, Omar. Thank you. I think I answered you like twice. How are you doing? Unless that was someone else. Right. I think we go for the war again. Let's declare war. We will purge darkness. I think that wipes out everything, right? So we'll declare this. And then going to call on Galadriel to join this one. And then these two, I think I can take these two by myself. Oh, wait. What? You have 2 more counties still? Okay, right. We're going to have to do that again. And then we're going to have to declare war on you as well, I guess. So there's going to be one more war after this too. It's fine, though. And then Dwalin would be free to take all of this. Wait. Okay, this isn't in Moria. That's fine. But we should probably take out these guys as well. I will command the armies again. And we will make our way there very swiftly. My dear cousin, of course, to join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Lothlorien. Let us march together, Galadriel. And take out these vile vermin. Our movement is very slow here. Let's go speed 5. 25 battle advantage. 24 for 300. They stand no chance. As long as Galadriel helps me with the sieging, we should be fine. We gain 70 gold and we gain efficient taxation for 10 years as well. We got 250 gold again. We should spend some of that. Lately, rumors are circulating about how I had an amorous encounter with one of the common folk in a nearby village that resulted in a child. This, of course, is completely foolish. Since the death of the love of my life, I swore never to look at another. These vile rumors make a mockery of my beloved's memory. Regardless, all this talk is starting to get out of hand. What? It's not true at all. Who would start these vile rumors? Sauron is weaving his dark magic. Maybe it's Saruman. Galadriel, help me siege. Okay, she's not going to. I tell you what. We'll siege here then. Sure. Hopefully she has the mind to siege this. I might have to start spending on men-at-arms, actually. If I don't have enough men to siege, we're in a lot of trouble. Hello, Ember. How you doing? How was the chess? How was the swimming pool? Yeah, I can't siege this. I mean, maybe I can come down and siege this. I was hoping Galadriel would be a little bit more proactive. Right, we can enforce demands here at least. Let's get rid of that. We're getting 10 gold a month, even with our armies raised. And we want trained commanders. I think we can afford more men-at-arms. Let's be real. We absolutely crushed these guys as well. 14 for 1,200. Wait. Why are we not sieging this? If I move, will Galadriel siege? No? Galadriel, please. I need you to siege for me. Right, we got another perk. Diplomacy per level of fame +1. We are currently illustrious. We're up to 38 diplomacy. I need to get more men-at-arms, but they're expensive. What I really wanted was these. And you only get 15. Man. Galadriel just doesn't want to siege. Does she? I don't know what I can do about that. If she's not going to help me siege, like, she stood on there with me, but it won't siege for some reason. The siege refused to grow. We don't get a private garden. Okay, we're sieging this time. It said the battle would be even, but again, 400 losses, and we killed 1,200. So now she seems to be helping. Okay. Let's go further inwards. Maybe this will work. Oh, I didn't call on her for the other war. That's why. We should do... Okay, I should do that. Hey, dude, here from the Realms in Exile mod team. Love your Realms, Connor. Hi, World. Thank you for the mod. Honestly, you and all of the devs, brilliant job. I think the Balin run took it out of me. because it lasted a long time. But now that I had a little break, I'm excited to play again. It's so much fun. The immersion, all the artifacts, the mods, the 3D models and stuff. I love it. The courtrooms as well. Incredible. It's one of my favorite mods. Sorry, I just know the original trilogy, the books and the films. That's fine. Chess was fun to watch and play. How was the pool? Maglor is one of your favorite quest chains in the mod. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning that I really love, because CK3 is such a brilliant sandbox, but I do love these kind of more guided narrative playthroughs. They're so cool to get immersed in and whatnot. I love it. I'm going to have to call on Galadriel for the other war before I forget, because we don't have enough men to siege. Siege equipment would help. I mean, it's not a problem with siege time. We actually siege very fast, and we already have actually song singers, which are very good at sieging. It's the fact that we don't actually have enough soldiers to siege. And all of our men-at-arms are relatively low numbers because they're so strong. So even spending gold to get some of those now wouldn't help too much because we're like 400 or 500 under the limit. But we'll get there. We're going to slowly build up the gold. We're going to build up the army. It's just the way we got to work around now. The mod is magnific work. It's fun to watch. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's in my... I never like to pick favorites. But I would say it's in my top 2 or top 3. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can guess from the stuff I upload what my top 3 mods are. But it's impossible to pick a favorite. There's so many brilliant mods. I've said this before, but I think Crusader Kings has by far the best modding community I've ever seen. It's amazing. Right, let's enforce the demands. So all of his territories are now gone. And wasn't he was something to do with this guy, wasn't he? Yes, his sibling. I remember this. So now he's just wandering because he doesn't have any land left. So that's huge. Let's go ahead and siege this, and then we can take the decision. We have a dangerous faction rising, the peasants. Okay, we've gone from fighting Balrogs and orcs and goblins suddenly to fighting peasants. Not yet, though, soon. A Game of Thrones stole all the 3D models? Oh, really? Oh, I don't know too much about stuff like this. I'm quite... not lonely, but like I feel like I'm in my own little bubble on YouTube, you know? I play the mods, and I kind of just get on with things, but I don't have too much contact with actual mod developers, or... I mean, I speak to like Soul Tomato and Grazo and things every now and then, and Lord Commander. But I feel like I'm not the most social guy, so I kind of just sit in my own bubble. One day we should have a Sauron courtroom below... Oh, I would love it. Oh, that would be amazing. My favorite courtroom by far is the Dwarven courtrooms. When I knew that these guys had the courtroom, and when I had one as Balin, I was so bloody happy. It's beautiful. It takes me back to when I played World of Warcraft and first set foot in Ironforge. It's amazing. Right, let's siege this. 40 days. Looks like Elrond is colonizing. Yeah, I changed the colonization rules. Oh, he's really colonizing. Okay. I changed it to weighted. Right, we should probably get on some colonization at some point as well then. If the AI are going to be a bit more active. Right, let's enforce the demands. I believe that was the last army. No, we have to deal with this guy. I see you there. Right. And we're going to have to call on Galadriel again, even though it's 350 prestige, because I simply just do not have enough men to siege. So we'll call on Galadriel. She'll help us. And then we can take our first big decision. I feel like this is going to be a lot of fun. I noticed a song, a masterpiece. Yeah, I'm currently listening to Battle for Middle-earth soundtrack. Sadly, we can't have the Lord of the Rings, like movies, music, because copyright. But Battle for Middle-earth. Brilliant game. I downloaded it actually like a month ago. It's a bit weird on my PC because the resolution seems off with my monitor. But the soundtrack is amazing. To the rattling Maglor, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. No. The peasants. Right, we'll deal with them after. They shouldn't be a... Yeah, they can't even siege. Look. Can you just imagine? Right here, like outside these walls of the castle. Oh crap, what did I do? I was meant to click off of this. I was meant to tilt this. Like right outside the walls, just peasants hitting with their little clubs on the bricks. We want less taxes. Just completely ignoring them. Right, I told you to go somewhere else, didn't I? Go there instead. There we go. You only managed to get that because some of the assets that were purchased. Otherwise, there was no way we could make a custom dwarven courtroom. Man, it's incredible that you guys don't accept donations and stuff like this as well. I actually looked up. I was like looking for Realms in Exile. Do you have a Patreon? I don't know if I looked for a Patreon. But yeah, it's the fact that you say you guys don't take money for this stuff as well, and the fact you pay for some 3D assets. It's impressive. I love the passion of this mod community. The last time I remember being part of such a cool mod community was probably back in the day of like Mountain Blade Warband. Because Warband had some incredible mods as well. And I was struggling to find a game that matched that, and CK3 has matched or even surpassed it. It's brilliant. Let's see. Yeah, this book's not worth my energy. Right now we're focusing on the war. Let's keep on doing this. Also, guys, sorry if I do miss some of the chat. The RTS, I do have in the old days I played it. Yeah, the RTS, it's very cool. I think there's a modding team currently trying to basically make a remaster of Battle for Middle-earth, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's released yet. But maybe we can cover that when it releases. I'm still getting into all of the Lord of the Rings lore, but I love it. The ending of this quest chain is honestly awesomely written. I can't wait to get there. Hopefully I get there. It might take me a while with how I play the game. Right, 2 weeks left on this. There we go. And I would say that we have now completed our first big objective. But I don't think there's any orcs or goblins left here. Oh, we need to deal with the peasants, though. Oh, now they do have enough men to siege. Right, we should get back within 10 months, though. Hopefully the mountains take quite a while to get to. 6 months to get back, it says. Right. But I can't disband anyway. We'll try and get back in time. I think we will. Did we get back in time? I think so. And let's slow down a bit, because I've been in 5 times speed for too long. I like slowing down and taking things in. And whatnot. And I'll catch up as well. We don't accept donations? Yeah. I think I read that in your Discord. It's a passion project and we could get in trouble with the Tolkien estate. Ah, okay. Ah, I see. We thank you, Wild. It's also... Exactly. We thank everyone. I actually wanted... actually, I don't know if I'll say that. Because I'm still organizing stuff. Secrets. We'll save some stuff. Can't wait for the remastered version of the Battle for Middle-earth. Yeah, it's going to be so cool. Just a contributor, though. The main mechanics and decisions are mostly done by others. I think it's a brilliant effort by the whole mod team, honestly. And I mean, it's wonderful. I mean, it got me to buy the books and start reading them. Which is, I can think of no bigger compliment. Which is cool. Right. I think it is time to declare the reclamation of Khazad-dûm. The kingdom of Moria was the mightiest kingdom of the dwarves in Middle-earth. With the fall of the Balrog, the greatest impediment to a dwarven return to it has been resolved. However, there still remain many goblins and orcs hiding in its depths. We must cleanse the depths, allowing the Longbeards a safe return to their ancient mansion. Their strength shall be needed in the wars to come. We get to forge an alliance with the dwarves for the battle against Sauron, while periodically receiving troops associated with the Longbeard culture. Oh, that's cool. And a family member of the Durin dynasty, Dwalin, receives the kingdom of Moria, the high lordship of Celebdil, Caradhras, and Fanodor. Man, it's sad that we couldn't save Balin in time. But Dwalin is still here. Let the greatest mansion rise anew. We have restored Khazad-dûm in record time. Much faster than my dwarf playthrough. Wait, I can annihilate Dol Guldur now. Oh. Okay, I don't know if we're ready for this. Because that's going to be... I mean, he's going to be strong. But he's not even that strong. He doesn't have whites or anything. Really? Okay. Let's think about that, though. Before we get into this too much, we need to think. What I might do is build a few more buildings. We have 800 gold. I can upgrade the tax offices. Let's do that. I want the gold to flow. And we still have 157. With that 157, I can build elven markets over here. So let's do this as well. I know I'm spending a lot on gold buildings at the moment, but it's going to pay off in the long run. My dear cousin, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the war to reclaim elven homelands. Galadriel and Elrond are already fighting against a sorcerer. I think we should join. We only have 374 elves. Well, I will join, and I will not say no. In fact, I'm going to raise the armies. Galadriel, I will march east and try to help you. But you're going to have to do most of the fighting. Because I'm not too strong right now. I should colonize a little bit. I should actually as well. I said that earlier, right? We got 80 men. Dwarven units. So what ones are these? Oh, I don't think I see them yet. Okay. We'll check again in a moment. Yeah, we need to get on top of the colonization as well. You're right. Realms is more worthy of Tolkien's legacy. It's very good. I played the Realms in Exile the most. Love the interaction. A Game of Thrones is next. Yeah, both of those are in my top 3 mods. They were amazing. Rings of Power. I tell you what, I watched the first episode of Rings of Power, and then I didn't watch anything else. The thing that gets me the most, I just don't like the... I mean, in the first episode, like, just the armor and stuff like this, it just felt so low effort. And considering it had such a huge budget, compared to the Lord of the Rings trilogy and whatnot, I couldn't get over it. The armor is one of the most important things. Wait, Galadriel's already fighting. I'm going to take attrition if I go in here. Elrond's reinforced. Wait, Galadriel won that? Oh, what a beast. Holy crap. Oh, wow. She's kicking his ass. We get more dwarven units from Khazad-dûm as well. The last alliance is being reformed. Right, let's help Elrond. Galadriel might need our help now, though. She's struggling. Okay, Elrond, we need to help Galadriel. I'm going to take attrition, though. Oh, I can't do that. I'm going to lose my whole army if I go through there. Oh, Galadriel's screwed. Okay, we managed to siege. Elrond, I need you to help her. Wait, Elrond's fighting? Okay, Elrond can crush his forces, though. Let's go and help, actually. I'm going to keep on helping. We're getting more and more units, which is cool. Where are they? I should be able to see them up here. Oh, there we go. We get Zirin, Sapphires, Kraben as gifts. Or we get some of the bowmen as well. They're not in this army currently, though, are they? No. Because I haven't raised them. Okay, that's fine. Let's attach our army to Elrond's. I feel like he'll keep us safe. 39% war score. Maybe now would be a good time to take this decision. We still haven't negotiated our free alliance either. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Elrond. Okay. He's led us to victory. Oh, I was worried then. They have recruited the Holy Order now, though. We lost 139 and we killed 4,000. Nearly 5,000. They're going to keep fighting us. We just can't get away from them. I mean, we're murdering them every time, though. Every time. 57% war score. So I have an alliance with Galadriel. If I could use my free alliance to get Elrond on my side, I think we could take the decision to take on Dol Guldur. I think we can do that. Can dwarves and elves marry? I don't believe so. Train delay caused me to be late again. Me and my luck with British Rail. Man, Mr. Oates. I do not miss taking trains in the UK. They're bloody crap. I think, yeah, expand my territory. We should start colonizing soon. You guys are right. To the benign Maglor, a Fëanorian host. I have been corresponding with your Chancellor Aaron, and I must say that I have come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone I one day would be proud to call my friend. Dwalin, I would welcome this friendship between elves and dwarfs. Let us stand together against the forces of evil. We can get a life of glory, level of fame impact, plus 100%. We're almost done with this tree. Maybe we could even go into the stewardship tree. That would be interesting. There's much to think about. We don't have many champions either, and I can make more accolades, but we'll wait till we get some better people. So we're going to win this war. 89%. Wait, guys, fight. We can beat them, right? Oh yeah, we kicked their asses. Look. Don't be afraid. Stand and fight. We wiped out the entire army. Wow. And now we're going to siege this as well. So what do you get from this war? Oh, you're taking this? Which means I won't get to take this decision. Okay. I mean, that's fine though in a way. It's fine. We work together. We'll take them out. I should have checked. It's fine. We can still cleanse the high pass as well. We should do that next, I think. Have we won? Okay, 100% war score. We're just waiting for them to end it. Beautiful. So we disband the armies. Galadriel has taken back Dol Guldur. So already the forces of Mordor are getting weaker. 29.5 gold per month. Wow. I could start the war now, but I think that's a stupid idea. We need to rebuild more first. I need to empower the dwarves. Probably deal with Saruman. We've dealt with Dol Guldur. One thing at a time. So next... Oh, we should rebuild this as well. So I think our next objective is going to be to cleanse the high pass. We should get some... okay. We should get some colonization going. Let's do that. Can I colonize this? 125 gold. Let's do this. And we'll start removing this stuff. It's going to take 4 years as well. How many colonies can I have? 3 colonies. Right. And it's going to take 125 each time. I'm not going to go over the colony limit because I don't want to abuse it. Who is commanding the Shire and Gondor in this age? So Gondor, it's still controlled by the Strud. And we still have... the Turks don't start with the Shire, right? Title history. Oh, no, they do. Okay. But this guy usually starts at the beginning. I wonder if Bilbo's still alive. Yeah, Bilbo's still alive. He's 127 at this point. Okay, we got 126 gold. Let's colonize a little bit more. And we can get work to this as well. Let's start removing this stuff. We need to expand. I can create the Kingdom of Eregion now. But I need 300 gold. I should probably create it before... Oh, you can't... he might be able to create it. We'll see it. We'll see. Right. I arrived back at my castle after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed. Another year older. I was born this day 8,963 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years. But I have a surprise birthday. What a surprise! All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of life. There was even an entire table laden with quince tarts, my favorite. Here I was, thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that Nuaf went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret. I had not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend L'Oreal approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, she says, "A free gift here for the choosing. One shall be yours. But which shall it be?" I mean, we already have a sword, so we don't need that. I think we'll take the medium-sized one. We get the Maglor's Book of Hunting. We get even more prowess. Let's... Oh, it's a Royal Court book. Okay, let's go ahead and put the book on display. So now we have 48 prowess. If we look at the strongest characters, we should be up there still. Wait. Oh, I'm not as strong anymore. Wait, I'm all the way down here. Aragorn has overtaken me, actually. Okay, we need to get stronger. We need to get stronger. Court event available. I think I found the reason why some days are more rat-free than others. My friend Nuaf happily declares as she moves aside to reveal a servant holding a very displeased cat. It wriggles in an attempt to free itself from the scratching up arms of the servant. Sure, let's keep it. We get a pet cat. We gain learning and intrigue. I like that. Also, we need more gold. And then we can colonize one more. What should we call the cat, guys? I'll let you guys suggest some names. I'm going to take a drink as well. My voice is going. Now a new armor is necessary. I wonder if I do this. If I go back to default now, it still gives us close. So I'm going to keep this armor on. We can't get the armor. I'm just going to call it Shadow. Because I think there's a bigger delay in the stream. Right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there for today. It's a 2-hour stream. One thing I haven't told you is I'm also going to trial something new. So I've actually recorded this stream at the same time. And so at the end of this stream series, I'm going to hopefully edit down the whole thing into like a single 30-minute episode. Wish me luck with that because I don't do edited content and I feel like that's going to be a pain to figure out. But yes, I will be back either tomorrow or the day after. And in that stream, we should work on getting rid of all orcs in the high pass, which there's only one actually, the Goblin King. So we can remove him. Then dwarves shall return to the high pass as well. In fact, they might even be able to restore the Misty Mountains if we help them enough. Do I have an alliance with Dwalin? I don't. Negotiate defensive alliance. I already have one proposed alliance active. Oh, my proposed alliance was with Galadriel. Okay. I think maybe the defensive alliance I'm actually going to get with Elrond. Let's do that now so I don't forget. Also, let's save the game. So, guys, thank you for watching. This has been a very fun stream. In the next one, we will continue the war. We also need to do a Saruman. Oh, there's a lot to do. We are still barely into this playthrough. Is it an elven cat? They live a long time. Sylvia for the cat name. I guess we'll see. We'll see. I have a feeling they won't be, but maybe that's something that's changed as well. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.